stream is live.
Yep.
Right now?
Yep, right now.
Get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
there it is. So now it's popped up. And then I'll give it a minute, and then we'll swap over to the actual screen.
Wow. So it's live on your YouTube right now.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, so before you switch over, let me just get to your YouTube real quick. Oh, shit. All right. I'm just going to send this out to some people.
Yeah, do it.
We're now live. Smokey in the hair. What's up, Khalil? How you doing today?
Oh, we big chilling. About to get this thing going.
Yeah. We got this whole setup here. Wow, you did how much did you pay for this at Guitar Center? You paid some big change, right?
Yeah, Ryan and I split it. It was like $1,500 for like a 4-person podcasting full setup.
It's nice though.
Yeah, super good. Quality's good.
I feel professional, you know.
It was really easy to set up.
Yeah, we're waiting, and we're in like a waiting room right now.
Yeah, so my stream is up, and pretty much it's just we just wait for people to roll in, and then we'll pretty much get rolling. I'm also on the clock. Shh, don't tell anybody. So.
All right, well, come check us out.
Yeah, boy.
Let's see. Can I add a link to this?
Yeah, you just go on my YouTube, and then it'll be like.
I have the link copied. I'm just trying to think of like the best way to
I don't
add it.
know.
That's the thing about Instagram. Paste. Oh.
Cool. Allie took care of that, so I didn't have to. All right, let's move this into Schmokey in the hair.
Oh my God, this is happening! Wow. You know, this music, it gets you so ready. It gets you so ready for the day. You just wanna, you know, go out for a walk, maybe drink a Red Bull, and just smile at someone and say, you know, have a great fucking day.
Yeah, let's have a great fucking day.
Khalil, how long have I known you?
Since January of 2017.
2000. How did we first meet?
We first met. I had just moved to Hawaii. I had moved into Kahawai. You lived one door to my left.
Yeah, you were across the hall.
Right, I was directly across
We
the
were
hall.
directly across the hall.
Yep.
But who were you with first? Who were you with first?
My roommates were known in the dorm as the Wizards.
The Wizards. No, weren't you with someone before the Wizards?
No, I literally just came. I was with the Wizards and we called them the Wizards because they were this really tall, weird guy and this shorter, like less weird but still weird guy.
Yeah.
And they would do all kinds of like weird shit. But they drank absinthe like pretty regularly, which was kind of neat.
Yeah, they were interestingly like alcoholics in their own right.
And they never slept. Like they slept from like 6 a.m. until like 3 p.m. Missed most of their classes and then went to do homework.
They were the worst nerds ever.
They were pretty bad at being nerds.
They were pretty bad at being nerds. Because usually nerds, you know, you get your shit done.
Yeah.
They were like the opposite.
Well, I think one of them ended up the next semester having to take it off because his grades were so bad. They're like engineering students.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and they just weren't doing anything. But yeah, they were.
But playing Magic the Gathering and
played Magic the Gathering, and I that was one of the cool parts because I played Magic at the time too, so it was fun.
I know you really fit right in there initially,
and then I realized how weird they were, and like, yeah, because I'm somewhere between a geek and a Chad, right? Like, I'm pretty outgoing, very extroverted.
Yeah.
But again, I love anime shit. I have a Pokemon.
And you don't wear your shirt a lot, so that ties into the Chadness aspect.
Well, yeah.
Right?
Why would I wear a shirt? I'm always wearing a shirt.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why this is the Schmokey in the hair, because
Schmoker.
it looks like Alf fell on your chest, and then you had a lot of honey on it or something like that, and then he just went, and then it was just
Exactly. He like did a log roll down my belly while it was covered in tar.
While he was covered in tar. Yeah. It's, you got a reverse tarred and feather from Alf.
Yeah. You know my bowling name is Alfie?
Is it really?
Yeah, my bowling name has been Alfie since 2008.
Are you a good bowler?
I
don't think we've ever gone bowling.
I go bowling 4 times a week.
Wait.
I'm not even, I went bowling yesterday and the day before. I'm not even kidding. I go bowling like 4 times a week right now.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Okay.
What?
Okay. So pre-COVID, I started because I love watching weird sports. I love watching just like people do weird shit.
The Ocho. We get it.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got into hockey this year because of hockey fights. I was like watching hockey fights on YouTube and I was like, what's the rest of the sport about? Like
You were like, wow.
Yeah, it was cool.
It's like boxing on ice. Like, I don't know what else, but
yeah, it's sick.
If anything, it's at least that.
But yeah, I was watching a lot of just weird sports, and I ended up just watching some professional bowling. So I'm watching professional bowling, and I'm thinking like, oh, this is pretty cool. Like I could probably get decent at this.
Yeah.
And so I watched some tutorials and some other stuff. I was watching the PBA, the WPBA, and my friend Matt was like, bro, my other friend Matt was like, dude, let's go bowling. I was like, okay. So we went bowling. We started practicing, and like my highest to date score ever is a 168, which is not crazy.
No.
My most recent high score is only 120, but that's like after, a year of not bowling.
But now you're up to 4 days a week?
4 days a week. I go. It's because Bolero does this deal. It's like a summer season pass where you pay $50 plus tax, whatever. It's like $54 or something. And you get 3 games a day plus shoes until September.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Which is absolutely nuts. So now I'm like, okay, well,
that's actually a really good deal.
It's insane. You go bowling twice, and that makes up the $50.
So this bowling alley, where is it?
They're everywhere. There's
okay,
one.
I know they're everywhere. But the one that you're going to.
Right. Okay. So the one.
It's like a chain.
It's a chain.
Oh.
So you can pay an extra $15 and get the passport, and the passport lets you go anywhere you want to any Bolero and use the season pass.
Okay.
So, yeah. So I only have it at the one because like all my friends live in that central area, so we just go. Like I'll be like, hey guys, who wants to go bowling today? And see who sticks. Like the other day, I went bowling with 2 friends, and then one of my other friends like.
And this whole time, I never received a single invite.
Correct. Yeah, I usually go while you're at work. So.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty conscious of everyone's schedule. I know everything about all my friends.
Well, that might be true. I'm like the opposite. People tell me all the things, and I just forget. And then
that's fair.
I call them, and I'm like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And then they're like, I told you this like 2 hours ago. What? I don't care about that. I'm coming over. Was that not what I did today?
That's literally what you did. Well,
we talked about it a little
yesterday, right?
Maybe.
You're one of my only friends that still calls. By the way,
I am so old school.
No,
dude.
I love it.
Yeah, I do too. Because
I
know
so much more efficient.
It is. It really is. And I don't get that people don't get that, because I have such great phone call conversations with people, and some people are like, I call them up. You could tell a person that doesn't like answering the phone,
right?
Because they'll be like surprised. They're like, hello, why? Yeah,
what's wrong? Who died?
Yeah, exactly. And you're just like, what? No, I just wanted to say what's up, dude. I think though that FaceTime is becoming another, or like
video
Google, video chat, is becoming a thing that a lot of people will actually answer and talk to you.
Right, but not a phone call.
Exactly. I'm like, why do you want to see me?
You have to see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Are you giving me your full undivided attention on a FaceTime call versus like,
It's like, what if I can't give you my full undivided? I just want to talk to you, motherfucker.
I'm walking down the street. I can't look at my phone.
Yeah.
It's on my ear where it belongs.
Exactly.
No, I get that. And I would much rather do a quick phone call. But it's surprising when someone calls me.
Yeah.
Because no one does that.
Except me.
Right. So I'll call, I don't mind calling anybody. Like, hey, especially if I've tried to make plans
Yeah.
And then like people teeter off, and I'm like,
And you don't know if they're
I'm like,
gonna
are you joining
follow
or are you
through?
not joining? I'm gonna call you. Hey, are you meeting us at 4:30 at Bolero?
And it's also like it pushes them under like that pressure cooker too. Like,
Yeah.
oh shit,
Give me
like,
an answer.
Am I gonna do this? I have to tell them right now. Like,
Right.
And it's so funny. People be like, I gotta, if they can't, like, right? They're like, oh, I gotta, this thing. I got a doctor and my dog, his doctor, my doctor's dog. I mean, yeah, I got a thing. And it's like, what?
Right. You can just say no.
Yeah.
I know I'm a tyrant. I know I like to force people to do things I want them to do and all that.
Probably for a good reason.
Yeah,
though.
usually because it's for fun.
Yeah, it's like, no dictator in history is ever the guy that you want to be the dictator. But maybe if it was someone like you, Khalil, where you're like, hey, I just want to have a good time, and I want everyone else to have a good time.
Right.
So let's just...
Under my rules of what a good time is, of course, because
of
I'm
course.
a dictator.
And if not,
Yeah.
you're not in the club.
No,
you're
that's
not,
exactly.
Yeah.
No, legitimately. I said this yesterday. I was like, if I had immense political power, people would be afraid. Like,
Yeah.
And rightfully so.
I feel like that's why people go into politics, to be honest.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure they just want like the power and all the like, the glory and whatnot.
Well, that's what they think. They're like, well, I think that I know how to govern and I know how to do things. So when I go in, I'm going to have the power and I'm going to do it right. But
Right.
then, they get that power. They
And
get
then-
that power.
yeah,
What
they
happens?
Then they fuck it up, or they just don't do the things. It's what It is what it is.
It's one of those inescapable things of existence that we just get thrown into. And you're like, well, I don't want to fucking deal with that. So what are you going to do? Nothing.
I mean, that does seem to be the case, though, where it's like you can do something. People put in the position where they can do something.
Yeah, but they still
And
don't.
then they don't do the thing.
But they still don't. So what does that tell you? It's like...
It's like once you're like, I'm good, then you stop thinking about like, is everybody else good as much. I think that's what happens.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because you're like, I got it myself at least. So
Oh my
yeah,
God.
we got to do all this.
Yeah, it's like, I'm good. All right, the fam's good.
It's like they look at the necessary evils, as they call them, and say like, this is how the world keeps turning.
well, it was like this before I got here,
Mhm.
so
It's not really my fault that this is happening.
Yeah. Something to remember. We
Yeah.
have to do the settings for these so that they pick up our vocal ranges, because I can hear when mine drops.
Yeah.
But it's like a range thing. We can go in and do that after we take a break.
Okay.
Yeah, have Garrett come do the
Yeah, I
stuff.
could feel you going. I could hear you going in and out.
Right, I'm talking very normally, and at some point it'll just be like,
Oh, okay.
yeah. But that's a thing that we
That's
can.
cool.
Yeah, on my on this one over here. So when I stream and do other stuff, I already did the settings
Oh, okay.
so that it like knows what range my voice is gonna.
That's more of like your personal one for streaming. You do Twitch streams?
No, I stream on just like this. This is literally the setup I use for YouTube
Oh,
streaming.
really?
Yeah, that's why like if
Nice.
I click watch.
I had OBS on my
Yeah,
last
see, now
podcast
it'll, like, put us
nerds.
down here,
OBS is how the best way to get footage of you.
like all these little transitions and stuff. Actually,
that's
Garrett
pretty nice.
literally helped me. Basically, I went on a website. Hey, Lit Light was good.
Who's here?
Lit Light's one of my subs. He's really cool. We play games and stuff together every once in a while.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What's up, Lumlight?
Lit Light.
Lit light.
Yeah,
That's double lit right there.
it indubitably is.
Indubitably.
Indubitably.
Undeniably, indubitably.
It's impossible to deny this.
One thing we can't deny is the truth.
I'd like to think that it's quite impossible to deny certain aspects of our conversation.
Dude, I really can't believe I never released the last episode of our last podcast.
Yeah, I mean, there was just so much alcohol involved. It was like right around your 21st birthday, so I don't blame you.
Yeah, the key words there, right around. We don't really know. It's allegedly it was, but
Allegedly, you were drinking over the correct age. Allegedly.
of course, I did everything legally.
Everything.
Everything.
Everything ever.
Everything ever. Well, maybe not that, but you know,
Right. For most things.
talk to my lawyer if you have an issue. Basically, that's what I'm saying. I'm just kidding.
I was like, my lawyer's cool as shit. So
I don't have one.
I mean, neither. I'm my own lawyer.
I thought you were my lawyer.
I could be your lawyer.
You could be.
Yeah, I was almost.
Well, you got ordained online. I'm sure you could fucking.
There's a law school right around the corner. I could just go and be like, hey guys, give me a fucking piece of paper. I want to do this shit.
What's the TV show where the guy basically did that?
That's Community.
Yeah, that's right.
Community, where he like went to Bolivia and got a fake law degree.
Yep.
Yeah, and then had to
That
go
was
back to
hilarious.
college.
But it was out of country anyways. But like, that's.
I don't know how it works, but yeah.
But didn't he actually go to school on the show? In
He
Bolivia?
went to community college. That's the
Yeah.
whole show is he
No,
goes to community.
but I thought even in Bolivia
Wait,
he was in college.
I'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
Keep the viewers entertained.
Keep them entertained. Well, I don't know how many viewers we have. Well, it looks like we got 2 right now. This is going in and out. Can you guys hear me? It's like I'm talking to no one, so I bet you can't hear me. But anyways, yeah, Khalil's a great guy. Let me tell you about our relationship. Just kidding. We're really good friends. We met in college, and I lived down the hall from him. And when he first moved in, it was the second semester. I lived there for 1 semester. He came in the spring with a whole bunch of new people, and we had the entire floor of our building. We were on the top floor. We had the entire floor just booked down with great people that all hung out. We were all good, very good friends. And then this man comes along, and I go into his room. I think I had a bottle of tequila.
That sounds right.
And I was like, welcome to Hale Kahavai,
Yep.
the Hall of Kings.
Which Hale Kahavai actually means like river house.
That's true.
The house by the stream. Kaha
And it
means-
is. It's right by the Manoa Stream.
Right, because Kaha means to cut, and Vai is water, right? So water that cuts is like a river or a stream because it's cutting the land.
Absolutely.
I gotta message my manager.
You got a message. So this whole time while we've been doing podcasts, Khalil's like, I got to punch in at 2 o'clock. I'm like, bro, we're going to be like in the podcast at that time once we get everything set up. And he's like, yeah, it's no worries. This man is the best ADD multitasker I've ever seen. He is working and doing a podcast.
His ADHD actually.
Fucking simultaneously. Well, yeah, seeing, you know, that's this, in my opinion,
the hyper.
you know, you can be hyperactive.
Don't forget the hyper.
The hyper is what gives us the energy. The way to keep going. But yeah, I could feel these mics. They're going in and out pretty bad.
Yeah, dude, it's literally just that we need to go into the settings and so there's like I'm sure that there's a sweet spot on here that we could probably talk. Nope, see,
Yeah.
in there, it doesn't work.
For me, it's like right next to the mic.
I don't want to be on top of this the whole time. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, you gotta really like
Just
hold your face here.
we'll do a listen back and see when we take a break because there again, I just have to go into. Well, this probably has its own stuff. Let's see. Channels. Let's go to Matt's channel 2, microphone. Yep. Condenser. Oh, I see. It doesn't give me that option. Voice. Tone.
Hello.
You have a deeper tone, right?
I would say so.
Okay. I'm gonna click that. I'm gonna go back to mine.
I'm sure it can be loud, but I just smoked some of
Okay,
that.
I do have a deeper tone voice for sure. So I'm gonna click deep tone and see what happens. Strength, voice strength.
Both our
Yours,
voices get pretty deep.
we have pretty strong tone,
Yeah.
strong voice strength. Let's try it.
Definitely. We have
Channel
strong.
2, strength strong. Okay, so let's see if that helps. I'm not entirely sure, but let's give it. I think it's already coming through.
It sounds better, I think, on yours at least.
Yeah, I'm not dropping, so I think
How
that's
does mine
probably
sound?
it. Yeah, sound fine.
That sound good?
Yeah. Okay.
How good?
Hold on one sec. It's actually super important.
So, Khalil,
Yeah.
when did you get your tortoise, man?
I got him in January.
So you've had him, wow.
So yeah, I've had him like 6,
7 months?
almost 7 months. I got well actually see I got him on it's the 15th. I got him January like 17th.
That's awesome. What kind of tortoise is he?
He is a sulcata tortoise or an African spurred tortoise. He is allegedly when I got him, he was about 2 years old, and he was basically this guy got him for his daughter who was like 8. Don't get your kids pets. I think that's a stupid idea. Don't get your kids pets. So the daughter eventually gets bored of this thing, isn't really taking care of it, like, and he has to do all the work. He's tried to get rid of it on Craigslist so many times. I've been on Craigslist hunting for them. I got Galileo for like I think $60 or something like that.
Wow.
Something crazy. Like it was like pretty cheap.
How old was he when you got him?
2.
Okay, so
2.
you're okay. So he's like 2. He's almost 3, basically.
Yeah. I would
probably.
Say, yeah.
So your roommate was telling me that he can't wait for you to take this thing for a walk.
Yeah, because when he gets big enough, because he's gonna grow to like a 4 foot like length, and he'll be like 150 pounds.
But how long is that going to take?
Like
That's
5
what
years.
I'm saying.
They say like 5 years.
Only 5 years?
Like somewhere like in the 5-year range, he'll get because even in the time that I've had him because I properly take care of him, he's gotten bigger. He used to be in. If I go downstairs and show you the other turtle I have,
Yeah,
he was just like an aquatic.
He was
turtle.
in that like terrarium.
He was in like a tank.
Yeah.
And then because when I got him, he was maybe like this big.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, my teammate responded.
It's all
yeah.
good.
So he was like this big. If you look at him now, he's like this big.
Really?
So, yeah. I got him this 7 foot by 2.5 foot box. So there's technically 2 boxes I put him together. No, I'm dropping out again. But
a little bit, yeah.
So yeah, I put him in this box. I got him in this new box, and he loves it. I do need to switch the substrate I'm using. Cause I've been using like pet store pellets, which are like apparently not the best. But I bought so much of them that I wasn't gonna waste it.
Yeah, you got to go through it.
Yeah, I
you
went.
know?
So I'm pretty much
Use
through
while you
all of it.
can.
He doesn't mind. He likes it because he like just tucks in and digs in real nice.
Yeah. He's pretty chill.
Super chill. He is very sassy.
He's
Very sassy, dude.
Wait. How is he sassy? What does he do?
Did you notice before when he was like looking at you and his eyes were like half closed? Like that's his look.
That's his like.
He's like, who the fuck are you, bro? Yeah, he's
What
like,
the fuck's going on with this guy?
yeah, he's.
You know?
If you play like, because he's on a schedule. He's on a timer. Those lights go on and off at 10:30 and 10:30 and 10:30. And if he goes to bed like a little bit before that, he probably goes to bed like 9:45. And if you try to like even bug him while he's just like asleep, he'll like really turn his head and like side eye you. He'll just pull right in his shell. Like he doesn't goof around. I had a party, and like people were in my room.
Yeah.
So I come in here and it's really loud. It's really loud. I'm like, why does something feel wrong? And it was maybe like 11:45.
Yeah.
And I look over, and you see his log right there. He's like not out of his log. He's like half, like just like the front half of his body's out of his log, and he's looking up like this, so mad. And I'm like, guys,
He's like,
he's so pissed.
are you
dude.
fucking kidding me
He
right
is
now?
so upset. And so I'm like, hey, bro. I was like, hey, guys, you need to be quiet. Galileo's pissed off. And everyone looks and sees like how mad my tortoise is. And they're like, dude, we're sorry. I'm like, yeah, just remember, like, he lives here all the time. I deal with this. It's my roommate.
Does he make any noise?
Yes.
What does he click or like?
He makes like a gasp sound sometimes. He'll sneeze. When he sneezes, it's kind of cute. So he'll just go.
Aww.
Yeah. Yawns, dude. Oh, the yawns are adorable.
What is the yawn? Can
It's
you
like
give me
it's like a. I can't make the sound, but it's like he just his neck stretches so far and his mouth opens really wide. And he's just like.
You think when he gets older, that's gonna turn into like?
No, but that'd be crazy.
Wild.
That would be crazy. No, but he's smart. If I haven't fed him, if I haven't fed him by like 11:30, he'll start making noise. Like he'll kick his stuff. He'll start like walking around really fast so that he makes like a crunchy noise. And my bed's right there, so I'll hear him. Back when so there used to be the desk that the leopard gecko's on in the other room.
Yeah.
When that was in here, when he was in that bigger glass tank, or the smaller glass tank or whatever. So he would kick his pellets at the glass, and it would like tick. You know, hear the ticking sound of like it moving. Like, he'd be like,
Yeah.
And it would wake me up. I'd be like, "What's that sound?" I'm like, "Oh, he's just looking at me like kicking up shit. And then I'm like, oh, he wants to eat. Okay, my bad, bro. Like, what, I overslept an hour? Great. I'm not like
That's
I
wild.
wish I was joking, but I'm not. Like, that's how he
Like
is.
there's not many animals that are of his size that are like that though. You know, you think about like a fish or you know that lizard like very emotional.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
No, he just looks up. He'll just be like
this tortoise knows.
he's
like
smart.
he's like I'm gonna be here for fucking hundreds of years.
That's the look he's giving me. It's I'm mad, but I'm gonna outlive you.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not worried about
He's like
me.
you take care of me, motherfucker.
He's like, you die. I'm good. Ryan's
Yeah.
always like, a tortoise is a pet rock that just lives less long. Like,
That is a pretty great analogy.
I was like, that's why I remember it.
Oh man. So funny story about you saying that you don't think that parents should get kids.
Pets?
Yeah, any
I
pets
don't think
at all.
they should.
Right. So my little sister got every little fucking pet that she wanted.
What's her name?
You know what?
Kate?
Aaron.
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 Why did I think? Oh, someone else. My other friend.
Shout
had
out
sisters.
Aaron Lyons if you're listening. You're probably not.
Do you remember? Never mind.
What?
Never mind.
Oh no, I remember.
Yeah.
But we don't have to talk
That's,
about
yeah,
that.
that's fine.
Don't worry about that, Aaron. You can ask me about that later if you're listening.
It was funny.
Probably not
Yeah. I
though.
don't think
Anyways,
anyone. Oh, let's see. Cosmic Volcano hopped in. Hey, Cosmic, what's going on, dude?
Cosmic Volcano.
Cosmic Volcano used to watch my Apex Legends streams, and then we would play together. He's super cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's Apex Legends?
So Apex Legends is a battle royale that you play in like teams of 2 or 3. And it's pretty fun. It's way better than like Fortnite. You don't have to build or anything. You ever play Overwatch?
Yeah.
So you know how like you have skills and stuff in Overwatch. So it's like having those skills but in a battle royale.
Okay.
It's really fun. But it's if like Call of Duty, Fortnite, and Overwatch had a baby. And it was
Damn.
better than all of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right then. I mean, if you worked for this game company as a salesman, I would fucking believe you because that was pretty good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It was the only game I was playing for a long time. I was not interested in other games because there wasn't anything I wanted to play. And then I started playing a different game recently, but like
I just got the Jedi Fallen Order
yeah.
Xbox.
You should
Yeah,
hit
it was
up,
like $10 or $15.
I wonder if it's cross compatible because two of my friends are like balls deep in that.
I mean, yeah, it's a single player game, but it's amazing.
Okay, I'm thinking of
Yeah.
the one that's like an RPG that
Yeah.
you can play with other people, and there's like a ton of quests and shit.
Like Knights of the Old Republic?
I think it's the new version of that,
Really?
something like that. Yeah.
Because I know the Fallen Order is like pretty much all single player.
Then I think we're not. Yeah, that's it.
It's probably a different one, but it's a pretty great game. You know Shameless. You know Ian from Shameless.
Which one is that?
He's the gay redheaded one.
Yeah.
Yes. What's the actor's name?
I don't know.
Oh man.
Jamie, look that shit up.
Podcast humor. So now you are your own Jamie,
Yeah.
and you're also working while doing a podcast. I love it. This is great. Welcome to
His name is Cameron Monaghan.
Cameron. Oh yeah.
Cameron Monaghan.
Yeah, he's the main Jedi in this game.
Oh, cool.
So it's really fun. And I loved him in Shameless. That's one of my favorite shows. I relate to him, obviously, being a gay man from Chicago who joined the Army, believe it or not, which is pretty much Ian's character
He's
in
Irish,
the first,
right?
yeah. Kind of weird, but yeah, definitely love Shameless. It's a good explanation
It's
for
like-
why people in Chicago act the way they fucking
It's a
do.
really fucked up. Yeah, it's a really fucked up show.
Yeah, it is. That's just how the Midwest works, man.
That's how you do.
That's how you do over there. How some people do.
This is how we do.
This is how we do it. Anyways, back to my story
Yeah.
of my sister with her pets.
Yes.
Holy shit.
How many does she have?
I can't even. So like, I can't. I hate thinking about it because I usually ended up taking
I
care
was
of.
gonna say, did she kill them? Like, is that? Yeah.
So
Okay.
one time, she got this bird, right? She got this bird from one of her teachers at school that apparently had a bunch of egg bird babies, and they were like, "We want to
Egg
get."
bird baby.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like
egg
Bird baby.
bird baby,
Yeah, egg bird baby.
right?
What came first, the egg, the bird, or the baby?
Who the fuck cares, right?
Yeah. Continue. Continue.
I ate the eggs, No, I'm just kidding.
Delicious.
Uh, but she got this bird, and it was a cool little bird. It would tweet and just kind of play around in its cage.
It's like a parakeet.
I don't even know what kind of. It was like a small bird. It was not a parakeet.
Like a finch.
It was like a finch. That's. I think that's exactly what it
Or a
was.
canary if it was yellow.
Nah, it was definitely a finch.
Alright, so
That sounds
brown
about
finch.
right.
Got
Yeah.
it.
But apparently, you're supposed to take them out of the house if you ever clean the oven in your house.
Interesting. Because of the heat.
I think there's just something that it
Chemical.
puts in. There's some chemical that it puts in the air because that bird was like face down
Ass up.
in the bottom. Yeah, face down, ass up in
That's
the bottom.
way we like to That sucks.
Yeah, so that was one.
Okay.
She got a gerbil, I think.
I was gonna say
after that.
hamster, but yeah, gerbil. Okay.
Gerbil.
I had a hamster.
Yeah, the hamster was a little big, so we had this gerbil, and we also had 2 dogs. One dog was a soft-coated Wheaten Terrier named Patty. Rest in peace. Great dog. Kind of a bitch. Female.
Well,
She was a female. Haha. Sorry, that was a stupid.
No, you're good.
Okay.
I'll forgive you.
But one day, rolling around in a little, hamster ball, gerbil ball, I guess,
As they do.
technically, because it was smaller. And somehow the thing got out of the gerbil
ball?
ball. Yeah, it got out of the ball. And of course, the soft-coated Wheaten Terrier. If you look at this dog,
That's what I'm doing.
they are rodent chasing dogs.
Soft-coated Wheaten Terrier.
Like that is what
That's
they
how you
do.
know you're white. Like if we weren't videoing, and they were like, and they heard soft-coated Wheaten, like, oh, that guy's.
I'm
white.
not gonna lie, we got it from Petland, so of course you
it's one of
fucking know what it
these-
is.
I don't know what it is. Interesting. Okay.
They make sure
It's a
you
very,
know.
It's a very average looking.
They
dog.
make sure you know what animal you get when you go to Petland. They're like, we bred this,
Okay. Petland.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever heard of Petland?
No.
Oh, it's like Walmart for animals.
That's amazing. That's amazing. That's fucked up, but amazing.
Yeah, it is. It's actually kind of messed up, but obviously after that I was like, okay, that's when I got our dog in Hawaii, Kona, which Kona's still out there. He's still kicking.
with
Good
Jake
boy,
and
Kona. Yeah, living with Jake and Allie. Great dog. But we got him from the pound because I was like, you know what? I need to. We have to offset these Petland puppies that I contributed to.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Okay.
But yeah, this dog, great dog. But it would kill all the mice in our house. Like it was great for doing that stuff. But it just so happens that a gerbil and a mouse not
Right.
really easy for a dog to distinguish between.
Right. I couldn't. I could, but you know.
Yeah, you could, but if
Right.
you
If it was
were,
in it was like in the moment.
if you were a hungry dog,
If it was in the moment and I was like, oh, there's a thing in my house, it's a rodent, I wouldn't immediately like, oh, that's a gerbil, not a mouse. I would, you know what I mean? But I would be like, oh, there's a rodent.
yeah,
But if I was like looking at the two, I'd be like, that's a mouse, that's a gerbil.
yep. And yeah, it bit its foot off, basically. And I got it, I saved it. The foot wasn't like completely off, but like you could tell it made some damage. So we put it back in its little, cage, and it slowly bled out and died. I'm pretty sure. So that was number 2.
That's actually really gross.
Yeah, no, it was really bad. I don't know what you could have done for that thing to make it better. It didn't look like it was bleeding. I thought there was just a puncture or something, but it was such a small little thing. It was sad to see that thing go. I forget its name. Jerby, maybe.
Jerby?
Jerby. You know what lived longer than all of them? My older sister's beta fish.
Yeah, they live forever.
We had that thing for 12 fucking years.
They live a long time. Do you remember when I got that fish in Hawaii? The fucking big one? Maka Eva Eva? the giant pop-eyed goldfish that like
Oh yeah.
it only
yeah,
lasted
yeah.
like 2 months or something.
I can't believe that was when you were roommates with Jamie, right?
It was when I was living with Drew.
Oh, that was when you first. Okay.
Yeah.
Drew.
Okay. Sorry, my manager's messaging me.
It's okay. Take your time. Oh, look, we got 4 people now. Who else is in
Hey,
here?
4 playbacks. So it's only on like a really short latency. So I think it's like maybe like 5 seconds or less.
Okay.
That yeah. So like, 'cause, like when I stream, I don't want to talk to people 10 seconds after I've been like, I did a thing.
Yep.
And they're like, you did a thing, but it's 10 seconds later and I've already done another thing. So
Okay. That's cool. That's good to know.
all right. Sorry, this is like important. Someone was gonna get fired,
Oh.
but now they might not.
Drama.
Yeah.
Dude, I would tell you what. Work drama is unreal. It makes you feel like exhausted. Like mentally exhausted sometimes.
My gig is literally like dealing with problems. So like if nothing bad happens in a day, I don't really have to do anything. But then other than that, like it's just not good stuff usually. Or like updates.
That really?
Because it's not a policy.
Wow.
It's like literally management and support. Like that's what I do.
I'm sorry. You know, I get like half problems at work, but most of the time, I mean, I love my job. All right. For those who don't know, I work at Guitar Center Hollywood, and it is a really awesome store.
Guitar
Shout
Center.
out
That's
Guitar
where I
Center
bought all this
Hollywood.
equipment from months ago.
They bought it all here. Yeah.
We actually ordered it online because
Oh, really?
Yeah, they didn't have it for pickup.
Yeah. I mean,
So.
it's especially if you want something specific, this Rodecaster Pro and like all this. I'm sure it was like a bundle.
It was a bundle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and
That's the best way to do
There
it.
were a couple other like crazy bundles, but we didn't bite because we were like, I think 4 is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say the best part about going to a Guitar Center like the store is if you're buying an instrument, something that you want to play first. That's really the main focus, I would say, of a Guitar Center store. Yeah, we have all that other stuff there too if you need something.
I just need to honestly. I have a giant kazoo. I need a couple more of those.
A kazoo?
Yeah. Well, I have a giant kazoo. It's huge.
Yeah.
I
We
know-
might have to. If you want one bigger, you're saying a bigger one.
No, I
or
just
like,
need more of these because they don't. I
you
know
need-
where. I know
What do
an
you need more for?
in case the filter pops because you can't replace this. Yeah, you can't replace the filter in these. It's a
So you want to hold on to more kazoos just in case?
well, it's likely that it'll break.
How often are you using your kazoo?
I mess with this thing. I'm a kazoo artist.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Can you sample something for me?
Yeah, 1 second.
Oh shit! We got a kazoo artist.
Dude, I've been on the kazoo for. My friend gave me this last year. See that piano I bought over there?
Yeah.
I never use it.
I know you literally have in Sharpie written on the keys.
Yeah, so
A
that
B
way
C D.
so I know I can play my major and minor chords. I think.
That's great.
I think no, is it the skit? No, the chords. Yeah, I can play major and minor chords if I remember how to do it right.
That's awesome.
But like, I have to look at it.
Have you ever tried a good one to go next would be like 7th chords. If you could do major 7th chord and a minor 7th chord.
I just need to know how to play Axel F. Like that's the goal that I had.
What's Axel F?
The Crazy Frog song or the theme from whatever. Hold on, it's. That, but I want to play it on the piano
Got you.
because then it gets like.
But more piano-y.
Yeah, it's fucking sick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm going to Wichita. Something else that he says in the song. I'm going to Wichita.
That's not what he's saying, is it?
Yeah.
I thought he was saying, I'm gonna fight them all. A 7-nation army couldn't hold me back.
Maybe.
I'm gonna rip it off.
I thought he said I'm going to Wichita.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that's the case at all.
Are you sure?
I don't think Jack White was going to Wichita.
Why not? What's wrong about Wichita?
So what's that, in like Kansas or something? Or Arkansas?
Maybe.
No,
I think
is that
Arkansas. Wichita, Kansas sounds right.
I think Wichita. I don't know. It's somewhere. He does say, I'm going to Wichita.
Boom!
But like way later in the song. It's, I'm going to Wichita, far from this opera of forevermore. I'm gonna work this. Yeah, it is one line in the song.
That's the one line I know.
That's so funny. That's really funny.
I can't believe I was right. For a minute there, I was sweating.
I really thought you were wrong. I was like,
fuck, have I been singing this song and knowing this one lyric wrong?
sorry, I got to give some of my my referral code for work.
Oh, okay. How do you like your company though?
It's good.
I enjoy it. I'll tell you mine. MJ, I've never heard of that.
HeyMJ.com, baby.
AMJ. Shout out. They are the best.
I think we're literally the best. Like in LA, yeah.
Like the easiest, the nicest, and you have a good array of products.
We have a really good selection.
Yes.
You're guaranteed if you schedule an order, we will get that because it's a scheduled order is like between like a 2-hour period typically, right?
Yeah.
You will receive your order within that 2-hour period. If you place like an ASAP order, like you're still getting it real quick.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Like I got an order. I placed the order and I got it in like maybe 30 minutes after.
You live really close to the depot also, which is kind of like driving wise.
That's very true.
Driving wise, like me, since I live like 10 miles from there, so it's a little tougher because coming into downtown is like it's just tougher. It's just traffic wise a little tougher, and like where our depots.
You're always kind of fighting against someone.
Unless it depends on. I have like the time of days at which I can travel down like pretty pat. Like
really?
I know when like in the.
All right, so if you wanted to come out to my area in Hollywood, shout out Hollywood. I'm such a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. If you wanted to travel to Hollywood, what would be the best time?
Okay, so Hollywood kind of sucks most of the time.
I know.
Because for me, I take the 101. I would say like maybe in like the early afternoon, like right before rush hour, or like later in the evening. Those are like that's like really generic.
7, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, like 7 o'clock. Because like honestly, I can make it to North Hollywood in like 20 minutes. But it can suck a little bit. Like if I'm going to there's a bunch of mics and like comedy places I go over there, that takes like 20-25 minutes around 4 o'clock, which isn't bad.
When is your next comedy
My next comedy show?
Yeah.
My next comedy show is actually on Tuesday.
This
upcoming Tuesday.
Okay, where at?
It is at the Federal.
Open mic or what?
No, this is a show.
Oh, it's a show?
Yeah.
Perfect.
It is at the Federal in North Hollywood with the Rebels of Comedy. So I did their show on last Wednesday, I think it was.
Okay.
I did their show last Wednesday, and then they asked me to come back. They're like, hey, will you come back? And they're like, you can come back on the 13th. And I was like, oh, you mean like this upcoming Tuesday? I was like, no, give me like another week. Because they expect you to bring people to the show.
Uh-huh.
And I got to do some pre-sale. I got to get some people. I got to advertise and get like a handful of people to come to the show. But I think some of my coworkers are going to come.
Nice.
Yeah. Use my code and you get
right.
a $20 credit.
What's your code?
Khalil2372, I believe.
Boom. All the 4 people out there listening.
Hell yeah.
That's probably are they even in California?
4 playbacks. Average watch time. Oh, that's me, I think, watching for. Oh no, that might have been Lit Light. That's cool. Trying to see something really quick. I just want to make sure I gave him the right referral code. Because
get some more water.
Yeah, 2372. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Try and entertain the guests. Oh.
What is? I don't even know what all these buttons do. I got it.
Oh, you got to pull it up.
Yeah, let's see.
This one was like laughing.
Oh wait, let's see. Let's see, scary. Oh,
Wow,
that's
that
kinda
is
loud.
so fucking loud.
Super loud. Is that what that does?
I don't know. Try it again.
No.
No.
Oh, let me goof around a little bit. Let's try music. I think this is a touchscreen. That's
For those of you
Oh,
watching,
here we go. I
um,
don't think there's anybody watching.
probably not. But for those of you viewing this later,
Yeah, there you go.
we
Oh,
just unboxed all of this
Here we
today.
I think this is
Because
the
I came
sound.
over here and I was like, I don't know, I just want to hang out.
This is the sound.
Ah, there we go. We figured it out. And it took some time.
This is our audience right now.
Yep. Whole lot of crickets.
That's it. That's funny.
But yeah, I come over here and I'm like, Khalil, let's do a podcast. And he's like, got all this shit in his closet. And you've had it there since February.
Yeah, we ordered it. We just never.
Shameful.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we needed to set it up because I had been doing like my stream stuff for a couple weeks where I was like really into it. But yeah, it just wasn't like hitting the same for me because I like this. I like doing this way better
Yeah,
because that's just like it's a conversation.
absolutely. There's more than just you know?
Yeah.
I feel like it's nice when you can bounce off with someone else.
Right. I agree.
Yeah. You need the extra energy sometimes of the other person
Yeah,
to make things more interesting.
Yeah, I don't like in streaming. It's like you're talking to a screen
Yep.
and playing video games, which
And it's
I like playing video games. I
Yeah.
like talking to people.
Yeah, and you're also an entertaining enough person to where like watching you stream would be enjoyable because you're like, oh, fuck you, you know.
Yeah, I just don't. It's just not as much fun. Like I
Exactly.
would much rather. Like I would love playing video games with friends.
Yes.
And you know, sure, and I've streamed that before, where we're just like, you know, we're all talking shit, playing games,
yeah.
or whatever. But like, it's different. Garrett streams, like that's his whole gimmick. He has like 40K subs or something.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, but he does strictly right now like Fortnite fashion shows, and it's just him dealing with teenagers. And,
Oh
like,
my god.
all day, who can't follow instructions,
That is
which is crazy.
that is wild. I
And
don't think I
yeah.
could do that.
Yeah, that's my two subs that like Lit Light and Cosmic that come in to my streams and stuff all the time. They were his followers, so he would just raid me with his people, and then they stuck
Nice.
around. So then yeah, they're like, oh, he plays Apex, we'll play some Apex with this guy or whatever. Yeah,
Sweet.
yeah. What time is it?
It is
3:07?
3:07.
Damn, I got this meeting.
All right. Well, you enjoy your meeting. I'm
No.
gonna get some water.
Well, it's not meeting's not till 3:30.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, go get some water.
All right. I'll be right back.
If the bread is in the fridge, should...
Well, guys, it's just me up here being all alone. All right, well, guess what? Coming up live next, we've got a guest in the studio. It's my tortoise, Galileo. I'm just kidding. He's in his box eating. Ignoring me. Thank you. Oh,
Please, it's too much. Please. Thank you. Ba-da-bum-bum. Yeah, so I'm working like a dog for the man, you know.
Sponsored by HeyMJ.com. Please use referral code Khalil, QALIL2372 on any purchase, and you will receive a $20, or I think on your first purchase, and receive a $20 credit on your next purchase. And it also gives me a kickback of money too, which is pretty sweet. So help me and I help you. Awesome. Well, if you're planning to buy it anyway, you might as well use my referral code.
All right, I'm going to play around. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, I can make my own sounds. Interesting. I gotta play with this. So Matt, you can make your own sounds.
Really?
Like if I wanted to go to, say I went to the.
Oh yeah, and then you can assign it to.
Yeah, I could just. Yeah, whatever. Trash talk, land, all these options. So many options. How long have we been on for? We've been on for a minute.
Let's see.
This
You could be like, you can make a Rick button. You could be like, ugh. Or like a Rick burp.
We've been streaming for like 45 minutes.
Have we really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It kind of goes quick.
It does.
Yeah. It goes pretty quick. And especially like, what I've noticed is I'll lose my voice doing this really easy.
That's true, because you kind of always want to be talking.
Always talking
Yeah.
and hydrating.
True.
Plus, I got these fans blowing to keep it
Yes.
relatively chill.
It's nice.
If you want some ice cream, let me know.
You know, ice cream would be nice in here because it is probably 85 degrees right now.
If you go look over at my tortoise's thermometer, it's probably like 90 something degrees in there, which permeates through the room.
Yeah, it's at like 100. It's a solid 100
No way.
over there. Yeah.
It says it on the thermometer?
Yeah.
No way.
It's like 95.
Oh, it's literally 101 degrees in there. Holy shit.
Well, maybe
That's
the
crazy.
maybe the tortoise won't get to be that big.
No, he will. It's okay. He's okay. He's a desert tortoise.
So he could last in
He
like
can take it, but
110.
Yeah, you want to keep it like, I try to keep it in like the high 80s, low 90s. Like that's a good comfortable spot for
Wow.
him.
Okay.
Like he like there are days where like I know he's just like give me the heat, baby, because he'll like walk around a bunch and then he's like I'm bored, or he'll like if he sits under that lamp, that's when he's like
I want to burn.
he's like hey dude, it's kind of cold in here, because like that I turn that one off, the big 150 watt bulb, I'll turn that off once it gets too hot because it's just and then it'll like
Yeah.
oh I know why, can you open that latch right there. See this one closest to us, and just rest it against the wall. It'll take like a second to like get it to like stay right. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, because I usually leave that open so that he can escape. Because otherwise, it's a box. Like the vent,
Yeah.
like the venti parts are good, but this part like really, it makes it much better.
So that's if it gets too hot for him.
I usually leave it open all the time anymore, just because I know how hot it gets.
Yeah.
So I would much rather be able to leave.
You don't think he could climb out of that thing, could he?
No, he would fall. If you look at his arms, his front arms are like big, meaty sides.
Mm-hmm.
But his back legs are like two little stubs. So yeah, he can't really. I mean, I've heard of tortoises like climbing stuff, but I don't think he's gonna go anywhere. Right,
Okay.
especially because that wall is flat. He's not big enough.
He is pretty chill. I like that you say that he's sassy. That's
Look at him. He's just a little sassy boy. I like when he blinks.
Sassy boy.
How's work going?
It's pretty chill. Pretty chill. I'm waiting for usually around like right after my meeting is when I will get like I get an update, like a little we do a report at the end of the day.
Uh-huh.
And so once I get the person who's on before me's report, it's kind of when stuff kicks in a little harder. And yeah, which is chill. So like probably around like 4 is when my lead leaves. So until then, I usually just like fill in the gaps of like stuff that
That's not too bad. Do you find it difficult working from home sometimes? Like you don't feel motivated to want to work?
No, I don't feel that way because it usually my job is chill. So if I'm sitting here, like even if it's like a day where I'm really just like trying to get a lot of stuff done, really pushing,
Yeah.
I don't really have a problem because I'm just sitting here like tapping away. I will say like my lead thinks that I'm less productive when I'm working on site
Why is that?
because I'm friends with all the people there. So like way more fun, way more laughing. Yeah, I guess it's like easier to get distracted, I would think. But
I could totally see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if you have good coworkers too.
Right,
That's
I
a
do.
Big, that's a big
I
part
do.
of like the reason why a lot of work doesn't get done.
yeah, well, which the deal is like And the thing is, I get along with all of them really well, and like, I'm gonna say like 85% of people do not like my lead.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and like they'll be, they're cordial, whatever, but like as soon as she leaves, they're like,
I feel like it's like that at most places, though. It's hard to be a lead and not.
nah, she's my team's lead though. Like, it's not like
Oh.
they're not on the same team as her.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. And my manager is one of the nicest, sweetest, just has the best approach to like kind of communication, and she just says things the right way. Even like when it's like I fuck up, she's really good about being like, hey, this is how you fucked up, and like, let's talk about it and whatever.
Yeah.
And it's great. And I never feel like I'm being, belittled or
Yeah.
or anything. My manager, fucking awesome. I love her to death. When I do my quarterly reviews, I'm always like, I'm so thankful. Like,
That's
for my
great.
manager.
Yeah, it goes a long way to have a good management team.
Yeah,
goes a
my lead,
long
she's
way.
just really curt. She's really like straight to the point about a lot of things. And after kind of just like working with her for long, like it's been like 7 months or whatever. I just get it. So I'm like, all right, yeah. So it's not a beef, but like,
Yeah.
but other people are just like,
Yeah, it's interesting, man. It's cool because it's a new company that you work for too. So
yeah.
it's probably a lot of like millennial people and young people our age, right?
Yeah. A lot of my coworkers are like, even my manager. She's like 30, 31.
Wow.
Yeah, but she's been in this grind and hustle and like stuff for like 10 years.
Oh man.
Yeah,
So
like through our company, our sister company, the previous company she's worked for. She is just such a go-getter, but like really humble, which is really cool.
that's really what you want, though.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she's awesome. I'm wondering. Okay, I need to check the schedule for this.
How much longer you want to do this?
I mean, we could call it whenever you're ready.
Yeah, we can take a break if you want.
Yeah, take
Fucking
a little snack break. Go downstairs. Yeah, let's call it.
Cool.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning
Yeah,
in.
thanks for tuning in, everyone.
This has been the first little episode
Smokey and the Bear.
of Schmokey and the Bear.
Or Smokey and the Hair.
Smokey and the Hair. That's it.
Yeah, we can't be Smokey and the Bear.
Someone else is already saying it. Which is fine because I'm not a bear technically.
No,
Right.
not yet.
All right. Well, everybody have a good day. Thank you for tuning in.
Woo! Outro music. Wow.